we're diving into the Nollywood drama Job Hunt. And let me tell you, this movie is so much more than just a story about corporate rivalry. It's really a raw, unfiltered look at ambition, deception, and what it truly means to be strong. Right from the start, the movie just throws us into the fire with this absolutely brutal line. This is one brother speaking to another, and it sets the stage for what becomes a pretty vicious family war. Now, at the very heart of all this conflict is a father. And what does he do? He pits his two sons against each other for control of the family business. But, this isn't some simple, healthy competition. His reasons for doing this are actually much, much darker. So let's look at our main players. On one side, you've got Mo. He's the heir apparent, the precious boy who totally believes the company is his birthright. And on the other side, we have Eric, the outsider, the illegitimate son who's been brought in, supposedly, to challenge Mo for the top spot. And this is where the father's cruelty just gets laid bare. In a private moment, he admits the truth. Eric isn't a real rival. He's just a pawn, a tool brought in to push Mo, to make him tougher. He says he has zero intention of ever acknowledging Eric as his son. The entire contest is a complete sham. Okay, so with this fake contest underway, Mo decides he needs an edge, some kind of leverage to guarantee he wins. And he finds the perfect, unsuspecting target, Eric's girlfriend, Olivia. Now, Olivia is incredibly talented and ambitious. She actually has a degree in economics. But life has thrown her a curveball, and her circumstances have left her desperate for a stable, high-paying job. And that vulnerability, that's exactly what Mo is looking for. Mo, well, he doesn't leave a single thing to chance. He builds this incredibly sophisticated trap to ensnare Olivia. He's not just offering her a job, he's exploiting her desperation to turn her into a weapon he can use against his own brother. So, as you can imagine, Olivia finds herself at this major crossroads. She's forced to make an impossible choice between the man she loves and what seems like the career opportunity of a lifetime. And this, right here, is her dilemma. Eric, who knows her real passion is cooking, is secretly building her dream restaurant, but he needs her to be patient. Mo, on the other hand, is offering immediate power, financial freedom right now with a job that uses her economics degree. Then, to completely seal the deal, Mo makes this final, absolutely stunning offer: a 400% salary increase and a promotion to director. But there's a catch, of course. The only condition? She has to leave Eric. And with those 4 words, Olivia makes her choice. She trades her relationship, her dream of being a chef, all for a fancy title and a big salary. And the whole time, she has no idea she's just a tiny piece in a much larger, much more cruel game. So after all that drama, what can we actually take away from this? Well, the story is actually a really powerful guide for understanding the subtle signs of manipulation, and also for seeing the quiet strength of true integrity. Mo's playbook is basically a checklist of manipulative tactics. He doesn't just give Olivia a job. He methodically makes himself seem indispensable to her. He uses a technique called love bombing, just showering her with praise and promises, all to isolate her and destroy her trust in Eric. Eric, in complete contrast, shows us a totally different kind of strength. We see him secretly helping other staff members pay for their mother's medical bills. And all the while, he's quietly building that very restaurant he promised Olivia. He proves his worth through his actions, not just his words. And then comes the final twist of the movie, and it changes everything. It turns out Eric was never the poor, desperate underdog. He was independently wealthy the entire time. He had the real power all along. He was only there because he wanted to connect with his family, not to win some corporate throne. And that's really the question that Job Hunt leaves us with. It forces you to look past the surface of success, past the fancy titles and the big salaries, and really think about where true, lasting value really comes from.